So I know everyone knows about New York City. The rent is too damn high, but
the
it's
rent
actually
is
happening.
too damn high.
Honestly, it's happening everywhere. It's happening in cities. This happening in cities where why the fuck is rent that high anyway? Why is the rent high in Columbus, Ohio? Why is the rent high in fucking middle of fucking Arizona? And that's what's happening all across this country. There's no place in this country you can afford a 2-bedroom apartment on one salary. It's impossible. Nowhere you can happen. Unless you're a drug dealer making money off the books or something like that. There's no way.
But now the government wants to know what you're doing on Venmo. So
yeah, that you have to claim. RS wants to know what stuff you stole and claim it. So
you do know that's how they got Al Capone, right? You know that's how they got Al Capone, right? They didn't get him on like murder and racketeering. They got him on tax evasion for the bootlegging.
They didn't get him on like murdering people in meetings and stuff like that. So this clip has been viral. I know people probably saw this clip, but this shows you the absurdity of the rental market. That this is actual legal thing that happens. You actually can make this, and no one's going to jail. No one's being fined. So I only saw this clip of this white kid who has like the most smallest apartment ever. He's been making videos around there. I want to play this clip. How crazy this shit is.
In the smallest apartment in New York. Wherever your expectations are, lower them.
Axel
shit.
Brand new to New York City, but he's already feeling right at home.
Right next to the sink is conveniently located the kitchen.
All 100 square feet of it.
My living quarters, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what the place was missing.
The slightly less than luxurious apartment tour.
I have 2 beds, but only
He's
one
still white enough to get laid, though.
The other night, I chill on the twin closet. That's the whole place.
Racking up more than 20 million views on TikTok.
And we have to be honest, when you're early 20s, people were sleeping like shacks for sex. So that's a different age bracket we're talking about there. Like, you know, when it comes to like
be like, homie, that's not an apartment, that's a jail cell. You know, or homie, you're
it does look like a jail cell. I watch a lot of prison videos on YouTube. It does look like that.
Not so bad. Kind of charming, honestly.
Least favorite thing would probably be the very thin walls.
But the 22-year-old says he digs his new digs.
I'm happy because where I was before this was in a car, just living out of a 2000 Volvo. So this, I promise you, this is an upgrade. There's a shower here.
Do you dream of something nicer one day?
I dream of a stove.
No, pause it. Wait. Run that back. Run that back. Look at this smug motherfucker right here. Look at this. Look at this smug motherfucker right here in the ugly sweater. Okay?
Yeah.
Look at where he is conducting this from, right? Okay? I just want you to drink that in. And he's talking to this kid like, don't you dream one day you can live like a human being with dignity like I do?
Nigga, I gotta get paid first.
Something nicer one day?
I dream of a stove. Will, that's what I dream of. A nice...
Look at him! Yo, he's roasting you!
Even my own pot to cook pasta in. You know what I'm cooking pasta in behind me? A pan.
Oof.
I'm serious. It's a pan right there on a single burner.
You got a hot plate.
That is Rikers Island. This nigga rented an apartment and rented a cell at Rikers Island.
A sense of humor and an incredibly positive outlook.
Where I'm at now, regardless of how odd it may seem, is certainly better than where I'm at.
See, I feel like they're scraping the barrel of these heartwarming stories. They scraping the barrel. Like this is a heart. It's so cute that living.
My heart is not warmed at all. At all.
It's so heartwarming. He's going through adversity.
All right, so everybody wants to know, how much is Axel paying in rent for this village apartment? $1,200 a month, people. He says the only thing he misses, though, more than having his own bathroom, his mom back in Georgia.
Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah. Only in New York City would $1,200 a month get you a shared bathroom.
Oh my God, yo. So that's
no. We're gonna fix that.
Yeah.
Only in New York, $1,200 a month gets you a cell at Rikers Island.
That is crazy, yo. So
Fuck, man. Fuck.
So I want to shift to something a little more serious because I know the CDC is pretending like a pandemic is not happening anymore. It's not over. You go to work coughing and throwing up and everybody is okay now.
No, you could just isolate for 5 hours in the Zen box. And the CDC is the Centers for Profit Control, corporate profit control.
Yeah, the CDC is saying as long as you're not dying, you can go to work.
But if you are dying, you can still go to work. Didn't we report on or it might have been an article I read about 2 people that died at an Amazon warehouse in the same day. Yeah. And then when they were asked about it, it was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Why are you not working? Why are you asking me that question?
Yeah.
You better be working. Yeah.
I mean, if 2 people died, then that means we 2 people short. Why are we talking?
Can you work then? Yo, it's cold-blooded. Yo, so this is like a super duper cold-blooded thing. Like this is pretty much, even though, remember the eviction moratorium? It's actually coming to an end. It's actually going to end in the middle of like a fucking crazy peak right now of Omicron. Spectacular numbers. We had 1 million cases a couple of days ago in the country, but yet they're going to still end the eviction moratorium. So this is crazy. So I just want to
But the thing is, Eric Adams wants everybody to get back to work, and that includes the eviction lawyers. So they need them to go back to the office so that they can order DoorDash or whatever the fuck Eric Adams wants them to do.
So this is absurd. This is more than 200,000 eviction cases are pending in the housing court, but officials can't say how many of those were filed during the pandemic. So pretty much the eviction law is going to expire January 15th, like right in the middle of this shit. So 2 days before Martin Luther King Day. So that's how much we love Martin Luther King, just putting people out on the street 2 days before his birthday.
Man, so they would put people out. They would put people on the street and then place them at his grave site if they could, any day of the year. They don't give a fuck.
So this is crazy. So there's supposed to be money from the government to help people deal with this shit. But
it went to the landlords so that they can get help getting people out of the apartment.
So pretty much what we have here is kind of dystopian. What we have is what poor tenants who can't afford their rent can actually have a right to an attorney to help them. Like,
damn, you're gonna need 200,000 attorneys, son. I don't know, man. You better just start putting law degrees in random boxes of Cracker Jack or something. Do something.
So this is crazy right here. We have this like eviction as a weapon. I mean, I just want to give a heads up that this is evictions might happen in the dead of winter, middle of the winter, middle of a pandemic, 2021. We're gonna have. So this is absurd. I just want to highlight this. What's happening here? In New York City. Yeah,
they want to they just want to get rid of winter evictions, man. We better hope for global warming. People don't fucking freeze to death. Getting kicked out in fucking January.
So I'm trying to fast forward to like what's happening here. So the pandemic has overwhelmed the city starting in March 2020, which caused significant interruptions to judicial proceedings, including housing court. So only one court was open in each borough for emergencies, virtual hearings. So they were virtually trying to evict people. They were virtually
but normally you can only do that if it was like a really dangerous situation, like they shooting fucking lead bullets filled with crack cocaine in the apartment or something. Like that's the only time like you're supposed to be able to get those kinds of evictions, right? But you had people who were trying to fabricate stories. Oh, this person's so dangerous because like they very quietly sit in the apartment and they very violently did not give me the check at the end of the month. So we need to get them up out of here. And then those were definitely clogged up too, even with the whole, virtual, proceedings system.
Yeah, so and in a strange thing, right at the moment, we have a governor right now who indicated she will not support any further extensions. We have politicians here who totally just letting everyone loose out in the streets. So letting their kids out in the streets.
As long as it's not her kids.
Yeah. So this is crazy. So housing lawyers credit the right to counsel for keeping New York City tenants stable, even while hundreds of thousands struggle to pay rent during the pandemic. When unemployment skyrocketed to 20%, it is now 9%.
But even the people who are, the thing is, unemployment only dropped that, not because everybody found jobs, but because they were just not eligible anymore. So they just drop off the rolls.
Yeah, we have millions of people just left their they take this job and shove it. And you can't get unemployment when you do that.
That too. So you have all of those unemployed people, because their unemployment numbers are the people who have taken unemployment insurance. And it doesn't cover the people who are no longer have any eligibility, and those that never had any eligibility to begin with.
And it's the same. We have so many cases that they're worried there won't be enough lawyers to cover these cases. I mean, what kind of system you have when there's so many evictions are happening that we don't even have enough legal counsel for these people? There's so many people getting kicked out the fucking houses at the same time. We don't even have enough lawyers. We need that express, like you said, we need express service. We need crackerjack lawyer degrees now. We need everyone. You're a lawyer. We need Oprah. You're a lawyer. You're a lawyer.
Oh shit! Reach underneath your chair.
Yeah, underneath your chair.
You've got a law degree. You've got a law degree. You all have law degrees.
So this is an absurd situation in New York City. We have all these politicians refusing to acknowledge that we're having almost a worse wave, even though, thank God, people are not dropping like flies like last year. Hospitalizations are still up. Doctors are
they're even higher now because of Omicron.
Nurses are pissed. Doctors are pissed. But yet we don't give a fuck about these people anymore at all. You see that? You notice that?
Well, they never really cared about them to begin with. Remember, they gave them a rock. It was like, you can take this rock home. Nurse appreciation. Take this rock home. Kick rocks.
You completely don't give a shit about those people. So everyone's open. The CDC is like, you cough once, you can go to work. So it's crazy. So we have to keep an eye on this. January 15th is the next doomsday scenario in New York City. So we have to see if Eric Adams is going to do anything about it. It doesn't seem like he's going to do anything about it, but we'll see. I don't know what to expect from that man. He's just so all over the place. Craziness.
I know what to expect from him.
What?
He's like, yo, we have unskilled workers that need to participate in our economy. So we can't have you bankers, you Wall Street bankers. We can't have you doing a job that does not require you to be here. We cannot have you doing those jobs at home. We need you to come over here and spend money you don't have to spend so that I don't have to do my job.
So we see Eric Adams does anything when it comes to eviction moratorium at all. I mean, he seems like he wants us to have swag. That's what's going to help you not get evicted from your house, is to have swag.
You know what's not going to help you not getting evicted from your house? You know what's not going to help you?
What?
Eric Adams planting evidence in your apartment.
So I just want to people aware of that's happening right now. Don't. It's almost 220,000 cases right now on the docket. So that's Dash and Bash, tiny cell edition. You can rent an apartment in Rikers Island now for $1,200. So you can follow Black Power Magic Hour on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, act.tv. Dr. Genius, he's talking shit.
I'm sorry. I just thought of something. What's the difference between him and somebody in jail? What did he say? The only thing he missed was his mom. Don't he sound like somebody in prison?
Where's my mom?
My mom in Georgia. I miss my mom. Oh, do you say that for the nigga in prison? They're in the same situation.
Nigga, you got a hot plate, nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Next to your toilet.
Yo, son, I know you've seen like those mini videos of people that have taken videos while they're in jail cells, right? On their cell phones, contraband, right? You see them niggas in there dancing and like, oh, look how we living in here. Yo, I got an Xbox in here. Look, you know, we living it up, right? What's the difference between him and that guy? They sound the same.
Yeah, man, that is absurd. And then it's a heartwarming story to local news. Oh, so cute that he lives like almost in the jail cell.
Almost. I can't tell the difference.
So,
like, seriously, look at the only difference I can see is that there was a keyboard in there.
That's considered contraband, though. Like, it's like
that's a big ass contraband. You got to put that shit back in the music studio downstairs by the community center.
Yeah, that's just gotta get changed.
Mess hall, some shit. Yeah, they got shit. Yeah, they got to sign off for it. Oh man.
So
yo, that kid don't even know it, but he got a write up from a CO. He don't even know. Holy shit, man.
So that's Dash and Bash. That is a real Dash and Bash right there. So that's Black Power Magic Hour. We are all on the platforms except for the one that's still on this Cryon. We need to take it off. Happy and Cheers is talking shit. And he's doing games on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and that's Dashing and Bashing.